The basic unit of life. Cell. A cell is the smallest living part of an organism that carries out essential functions. Imagine trying to build a complex structure, like a skyscraper, using only small uniform blocks. Just as each block serves as a fundamental piece that contributes to the entire building's stability and function, a cell serves as the basic unit of life, forming the foundation of all living organisms. In this analogy, each block represents a cell, where the skyscraper is akin to an organism, just as removing or altering blocks can affect the building's integrity. The health and function of cells directly impact the overall organism's well-being. A structure in a cell's cytoplasm specialized to perform a function. Organelle. An organelle is like a tiny organ inside a cell that helps it do specific jobs. Imagine you are in a busy kitchen during dinner time, where each chef has a specific task like chopping vegetables, boiling pasta, or baking bread. This setup is similar to how organelles work within a cell's cytoplasm, where each one has a specialized function to ensure the cell operates smoothly. Just as each chef concentrates on their individual task to contribute to the overall meal, organelles like the mitochondria, ribosomes, and Golgi apparatus focus on their specific roles, such as energy production, protein synthesis, and packaging, to maintain the cell's overall function. The cell boundary that controls what enters and leaves the cell membrane. The cell membrane is a thin, flexible layer that surrounds the cell and acts as a gatekeeper to protect and organize the cell's content. Imagine you're hosting a party at your house, and you want to ensure only your invited guests can enter, while keeping out gatecrashers. This scenario is similar to how a cell membrane functions, as it selectively allows certain substances to enter or exit the cell while blocking others. Just like you might have a guest list and a door person to regulate who comes into your party, the cell membrane acts as a boundary with bouncers, proteins, that manage what can pass through, ensuring the cell maintains its environment and functions properly. A jelly-like material in a cell, cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is the fluid inside a cell that holds the organelles and helps transport materials. Imagine trying to make a fruit salad, but you need a bowl to hold all the chopped fruits together. The cytoplasm in a cell acts much like that bowl, providing a space to contain and support the cell's components. Just as the bowl keeps your fruit pieces from scattering all over the table, the cytoplasm's jelly-like material holds the organelles in place within the cell, allowing them to function together effectively. The control center of a cell. Nucleus. The nucleus is like the brain of the cell, directing all its activities and storing genetic information. Imagine trying to cook a meal without a recipe or any guidance on what ingredients to use. Just like a recipe provides the essential instructions to create a dish, the nucleus of a cell serves as the control center, containing the DNA that guides all cellular activities. In this analogy, the DNA within the nucleus acts like the recipe, directing the cell on how to function and what proteins to produce, ensuring everything runs smoothly, just as a recipe ensures a successful meal. The cell organelle that stores materials vacuole. A vacuole is a storage compartment inside cells that holds water, nutrients, and waste. Imagine trying to find a place to store all the extra groceries you bought on sale. Just like you need a pantry to keep these items organized and accessible, a cell uses a vacuole to store materials such as nutrients, waste products, and other essential substances. In this analogy, the pantry represents the vacuole, the groceries are the materials stored, and the house is the cell, highlighting how both systems manage storage to maintain organization and efficiency. Any living thing, organism. An organism is a living entity that can grow, reproduce, and respond to its environment. Imagine trying to assemble a piece of flat-pack furniture without any instructions. Just like each piece of the furniture has a specific place and function, organisms are composed of various parts, such as cells, tissues, and organs, that work together in a coordinated manner to sustain life. Just as successfully assembling the furniture requires understanding how each piece fits and functions in the whole structure, understanding an organism involves recognizing how its components interact to maintain the organism's overall health and functionality. A group of similar cells working together to perform the same function. Tissue. Tissue is like a team of cells doing the same job to help the body work properly. Imagine trying to bake a batch of cookies, but realizing you only have one type of ingredient. This situation is similar to how tissues work in the body, where a single type of cell comes together to perform a specific function. Just like you need all the same kind of ingredients working together to make a batch of cookies. In this analogy, the similar cells that form a tissue are like the same ingredient, such as flour or sugar, working together to achieve the goal of creating delicious cookies, just as tissues work to perform vital functions in the body. A group of tissues that work together to perform a function, like the heart, liver, or stomach. Organ. An organ is a part of the body that performs a specific job, like pumping blood or digesting food. Imagine a group of friends trying to prepare a dinner party, each with a specific role. One cooks, another sets the table, and another manages the music playlist. This is similar to how an organ functions in the body, where a group of tissues works together to achieve a specific purpose. Just as each friend contributes to the overall success of the dinner party, different tissues in an organ, like the heart, liver, or stomach, collaborate to perform essential functions, ensuring the body runs smoothly. A group of organs that work together to perform a specific function, like the digestive system. Organ system. An organ system is a collection of organs that work together to perform a specific job in the body. Imagine trying to bake a cake without a recipe, with each person in your kitchen randomly adding ingredients or adjusting the oven temperature. This chaotic scene is akin to how our organs would struggle to function efficiently without the organized cooperation found in an organ system. Just as a recipe guides bakers to work together using specific ingredients and steps to create a cake, an organ system, like the digestive system, coordinates various organs to transform food into energy, emphasizing teamwork to achieve a specific function. Cells using oxygen to produce energy from food. Cellular respiration. It is a process where cells break down food and use oxygen to release energy. Imagine trying to start your car on a cold winter morning, only to find out that you need fuel and a spark to get the engine running. This is similar to how cells in your body need oxygen and nutrients to produce energy. Just as a car requires fuel, gasoline, and a spark ignition to convert stored energy into motion, your cells use oxygen like the spark, and food molecules like the fuel to convert chemical energy into the energy your body uses to function, a process known as cellular respiration. An organism made of a single cell, unicellular. A unicellular organism is a living being composed entirely of one cell, like bacteria or yeast. Imagine trying to manage an entire household by yourself, doing the cooking, cleaning, organizing, and maintenance all on your own. In a similar way, a unicellular organism has to handle every function necessary for its survival, like feeding, energy production, and reproduction, within just one cell. Just as a single person must juggle multiple tasks To keep their home running smoothly, a unicellular organism performs all life processes using its single cell, highlighting its incredible efficiency and adaptability. An organism that is made up of many cells, like all animals, plants, and fungi. Multicellular means being made of more than one cell. Imagine trying to put together a large, complex jigsaw puzzle without knowing what the final picture should look like. Just as each puzzle piece has its own unique shape and fits into a specific place to create a complete image, in a multicellular organism, each cell has a specific role and function that contributes to the whole organism. The connection here is that just like each puzzle piece is crucial for completing the picture, each cell in a multicellular organism plays a vital part in maintaining the life and functionality of the entire organism, with animals, plants, and fungi being perfect examples of these intricate cellular puzzles.